Are we good, people? All right, so come on, let's share this out because I don't want to be all night long. I want to make sure everybody get this. All right. So share it out, baby. What's up, bruh? I know some of y'all probably sleeping. Go to sleep. The world can end tomorrow while y'all sleeping. It's a good thing to sleep, Sabir. It is. But share it out. All right. Let's do this. Um Bam. Let's see. Bam. Let's go. Bam. Wait for people to come on Instagram. I know it's different time. But anyway, let's do this. Give me 1 minute. Look at it. People coming in all late. I know. Vitamin water. All right, where we at? Jarrell, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, brother? Let's go. TikTok is popping right now, too. Let's go. All right, y'all ready? Okay, let's rock and roll, bro. I'm going to open up the lines on YouTube, y'all. Let's go. Open up the lines on YouTube.
Let's test these levels. Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check, 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 check.
Okay, word. We got the sound. Let me know when the break's coming in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check, 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 check.
Okay, word. We got the sound. Let me know when the break's coming in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
I kick that shit. Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check, 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 check.
Okay, word. We got the sound. Let me know when the break's coming in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
I kick that shit.
Heaven sent, I can prove this. Any crowd, turn me up loud. KR will move this. Long before Eazy-E, this MC, he was ruthless. Kicking round, spitting round, fritting round, freestyle. I do's this. Who's this? You don't know me, homie. I'm the one and only. I turn your tool into a toll. Tell you you owe me. You ain't gotta go to the past to know me, homie. I'm KRS-One. My power is now and controlling. These rappers are bony and lonely. I'll catch them coming out of Shoney's. I don't Oscar or admire, they baloney. No phony. I spit for the time from the mind. So when I spit off the head, of course I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I'm better with
that,
bony and lonely. I'll catch them coming out of Shoney's. I don't Oscar or admire, they baloney. No phony. I spit for the time from the mind. So when I spit off the head, of course I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I'm better with rhyme, and it's evident I'm the lyrically benevolent kind. This you never gonna find. I'm spitting plenty medleys. This is work, not a job. Rappers are crying like a boss in reverse. They solve. That's when they get robbed and disappointed. They not anointed, get them set up like an appointment. I spit the same heat you like to joint with. Fire, spit the truth, no liar. Heaven sent, this is higher. The mic cooks, I write books. The heavyweight champion. The song becomes a knockout with the right hook. I'm raw, meaning not cooked. These fake rappers heads are down, cause in the face of KRS, they do not look. 40 cal style, rap-a-pum like big drums. When I heat up the cup to 420, it's done. Light up the teach with the chum. I teach when I come. Knowledge reign is supreme. What these rappers speaking is dumb. It's a treat when I come. I'm not what you used to. I'm the return of Khufu all over these tracks like choo-choo. I'm the guru. So when my teaching premieres, it's gangstar. Hitting you and your man in the same car. These whack rappers, fuck who they are. KRS is like a hooligan. Hitting them all with the same bars. Hooligans hitting them with the same bars. Your whack style just ain't ours. Venus to Mars. I'm teaching with bars. Spitting these bars. But youngins under 21 can't even get into these bars. So I don't blame them if they not seeing these bars. Cause when I hit them with my universe, all they seeing is stars. Speaking of bars, when I spit one, you can see it's all about impact over an income. The big one, multi-directional and exceptional. 10 of my first 20 albums are all collectibles. You feel the heat when I'm next to you, truly legendary. Underground, undetectable, and revolutionary. Most of what's going on today, you know we knew already. I tried to teach our people about poverty, it took too many. It shook too many. We can see what a curse is. So I re-emerge to show these youngins who the first is. The minister, frying rap chickens like churches. And the worst is seeing your temperature taken by nurses. IV bags, your family picking out hearses. It's like you at the Barclays Center, you won't survive these verses. Sprite means spirit, so I obey what my thirst is. The whole churches.
They couldn't survive these verses with me, Jarrell.
No. The worst is seeing your temperature taken by nurses. IV bags, your family picking out hearses. It's like you at the Barclays Center, you won't survive these verses. Sprite means spirit, so I obey what my thirst is. The whole planet, so-called Earth, is what my turf is.
Hold up, yo, I got this. Yo, this is about to be fire. Levels is on point. You sound good out here. Let's get this project started.
Y'all ready? So what's up, Jarrell? Let me share this with you.
Let's get it.
Let me tell you, I was talking to my man Rashidi, right? And there's a movie that I suggest everybody look out. And I'll give y'all about 2 days to look at this movie, right? 2 days to look at this movie. And he said give him 2 days. Hold up, give me 1 second. Not yet. He said give him 2 days, right? To look at it. And I'm gonna give him 2 days, right, to actually look at the movie. Now, the movie is with Wesley Snipes. The movie is with Wesley Snipes. The movie, I'm gonna give y'all the movie. Y'all ready? I know y'all like black people like free stuff. Well, you always talk about black people because y'all do. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the honest person. So this is the therapy session. So I was supposed to do a class this evening, but I came in the house and I sat down. For some reason, it was funny because my brother Rashidi said to me, he said, it was meant for you to see the movie now to talk about it. This is the craziest thing ever. Now, I'm going to ask everybody on this feed, have you ever heard of this movie? It's called Liberty Stand Still. Anybody ever heard of this movie called Liberty Stand Still? They probably said
it came out in 2002.
2002, right? They probably say, I don't know what you're talking about. What is civil liberty? What is liberty stand still? But I don't know what you mean by that, brother. What's your point, brother? What's your point, brother? So I sat down and I was very prepared for the class. And something, the movie popped. I don't even know how this movie popped up, bro. But I'm not gonna give y'all everything in the movie. But I just want y'all to go check the movie out. It's on Tubi TV. It's on Tubi. It came out in 2002, right? 2002, right? It's called Liberty Stand Still, right? And it's about the Second Amendment. And it was weird because it's Wesley Snipes was in it. And as I'm talking, we was trying to figure out, Karen said something about when did Wesley Snipes go to jail, right? And what happens if you get bad publicity, they're not going to talk about the movie. So I thought about it. It came out in 2002, right? But Wesley went to jail in 2001. So it had to be around about 2000. I met Wesley Snipes in New York. We took a picture together, the weirdest thing ever. I had my fez on. If I can find a picture, I'll share this with y'all. He was doing, I think, a comic book or something type signing, and we were talking about the Moors. This is the weird part, no lie. We were talking about the Moors, and it was so funny. We took the picture. I could tell you what he had on too. He had sunglasses on. I still can picture the picture in my head. So he went to jail in 2001. And if y'all ever watched any of Wesley Snipes' movies, I don't listen. He played the movie The Manchurian Candidate too. Remember that movie?
Yep.
You know, China is called Manchuria, for y'all that don't know. That's what China was called, right? And he played another movie. It was called, I think the movie was called The Art of War, wasn't it? It was The Art of War.
Yeah, he was in that one too.
It was Art of. Oh, he was in that one too, right?
Yep.
Would it be this? Now, some of y'all probably, and I said, and this is no disrespect on none of you black people. I said this to Karen. I said this to Rashidi. I said most of our people wouldn't even pay attention to that movie I just told you about. Y'all wouldn't pay attention. You probably couldn't comprehend the movie. You probably said, this nigga, this is boring movie. It's boring. No, nigga, you got to sit and watch it. So Wesley, the movie came out in 2002, right? And he played in this movie also called The Art of War. But it was talking about, when you see the Manchurian Candidate, the Manchuria means, you know, that's China. Just in case y'all don't know, that's China. So the movie was called Liberty Stand Still, right? And the movie was, and I'm not going to tell y'all everything, but even if I tell you, y'all going to be blown away. So it was about the Second Amendment. When it comes on, it talks about the Second Amendment. And Wesley Snipes felt some type of way because his daughter got killed, right, by a gun while he was working for the same government that was buying the guns. Now, don't worry about me. I'm not spilling anything. People just pay attention to what I'm saying because I have to do this. And when y'all see it, y'all will understand. Because some people look at a movie, brother, and probably couldn't even comprehend what was going on. So I'm going to give you the gist of how this works, okay? So in the movie, his daughter got killed. How many of y'all even read the Constitution? Just in case they don't know what those things are, brother. It'd be something like this. It was based around the Constitution. And how many people was involved? Yeah, there you go, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Show it, bro. And I'm going to show you how crazy this is. In that Constitution that he just picked up, this Constitution, democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. Democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. Not at all. The word democracy means democratic. Demo, demon, krasik. It's a Latin and Greek word. Demo or demon krasik, which means the mob rules. Now you need to pay attention because this is some free stuff for y'all because I charge for this. So, read it. So in the movie, I'm not going to give up everything. Just listen. His daughter gets killed he was working for he used to work for the CIA. His daughter gets killed. You know, some people got away. And this is what happens, bro. If you don't know anything about how the police get their guns, how the police get their police cars, those cars are all donated to them. I don't know if y'all know this or not. A lot of those are donated, my G. Oh, your politicians ain't gonna tell you. But what Wesley did in the movie, he had to make her tell who was involved. So when one hand washes the other hand, this is what it happens in politics, right? But y'all don't get it. So give the guns to the police so they can so-called fight this thing called crime, right? The thing called crime. So the mayors, what your Negro mayors like in Philadelphia, that Negro mayor and all these Negro mayors, who pockets are they in? They got to do what they say do. They're not telling y'all to read the constitutions. They're not even telling y'all to read the state constitution. Which one of your mayors ever told y'all to pick up a state constitution? Which one of them ever said, pick this up? Which one of them told y'all to pick up a state constitution to put these people in place? So he made her confess to what was going on. And then you had the greedy journalist. Y'all watch that part. But the whole time I'm watching this movie, it's triggering in my head. I said, yo, this is fucking crazy. When you look at it, bro, you're gonna be like, yo, you're gonna see everything I'm saying. So I want everybody to watch. It's on Tubi TV. Okay, it's on Tubi. So when I was watching it, it spoke about the Second Amendment. How many of y'all ever seen this book called The Second Amendment? Raise your hand. And it also talked about the well-regulated militia inside there too. The militia is not the police, people.
Nope.
It's not the police. I don't give a damn. You could bring me every police officer from every department. Every department. It's not them. So I thought about this for a minute, and my brother was like telling me about Wesley Snipes, and I said, y'all don't even understand how they will blackball, frame you. What did I tell you, brother? You can say it. I'm live.
Telling you, they locked them up. 9.5 million owed in back taxes. They locked them up for tax evasion.
Y'all don't even know about taxes. How about this part? This is the key, bro. And this is why I said contracts is very important. Listen to me closely. All your attorneys are part of this. You think I'm lying? All of your attorneys, I don't give a damn if a black attorney, they are part of this. The only people that should go to jail, brother, the only people that should go to jail is accountants, my nigga. Those are the people that you. If I'm wrong about, I keep trying to tell you, I'm the one they want to keep away from everybody. That nigga crazy. I guarantee you, not one of your professionals can prove me wrong. None of them.
The math ain't mathing.
Math ain't mathing, right? So, but you the one to go to jail. But the accountant got the opportunity to do it to somebody again. So as I'm watching this whole movie, I'm like, yo, nigga, yeah, this is like the Rex 84, nigga. My boy Marco said, I'm going to go to bed. I said, what he said, I got to get ready for the plantation tomorrow. I said, that's the problem. You too busy. You too tired after all this. You don't want to hear none of this. This is right here. You don't want to hear this until it hits home, until it hits you at your front door. So the people that should go to jail for the tax evasions is the people that you trust, that you entrusted with, not the artist. The artist, the entertainer should never be in jail. Never be in jail. Prove me wrong. Come on a feed. If you don't understand contracts, this is the game. Who's signing the contracts for these people? Who's signing the contracts for these people? Now I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to demonstrate something for y'all to show you how people will get so frustrated in what is happening. And we want things when it hurts us, when it hurts, and then we want a microwave way out of all of this. People, I know it takes time. So when Wesley got locked up, that was bad publicity for the movie. Ain't nobody gonna promote that movie. So I want everybody on this feed to do me a favor. Look up, you should have a law dictionary. Every last one of y'all should have a law dictionary, even if it's a pocket-sized law dictionary. You ready? I'm going to show you how simple this is. Wages is compensation for your labor. I know this is hard for some of y'all to digest it, but you can look it up for yourself. Or you can have one of your black attorneys or your lead attorneys prove me wrong. Put me on a platform or inside one of their private rooms and try to play me. I guarantee it's not going to work. And I said this to my brother Jarrell. Some things I wouldn't even say live because I don't think none of y'all will have my back. You niggas ain't got my back. You say you do it. Sound good. But wages, and if you think I'm lying, please look it up. Wages is for compensation for your labor. Wages is for compensation for labor. When you take your wages and you invest it, then it becomes income. I'm gonna give you an example of how this works, okay? Hold up. I'm bouncing to show you how that movie, I seen something totally different in that movie. Y'all may not, you just probably see this entertainment. I'm going to show you. And when you watch the movie, it's going to tell you so much if you can read between the lines in the movie. Now, if you're a conscious person, right, you will look up wages. And you as a conscious person, you can look up income. Now, I can tell my brother Jarrell to go into a law dictionary. You got your law dictionary next to you, brother?
Already got it.
Look up income.
Oh, income. Okay, I was looking up wages.
wages first.
Okay.
Let's see if we can comprehend this. Do wages.
Wages, a compensation given to a hired person for his or her services. Compensation of employees based on time worked for output of production. Every form of remuneration payable for a given period to an individual for personal services, including salaries, commission, vacation pay, dismissal wages, bonuses, and reasonable value of board, rent, housing, lodging, payments in kind, tips, and any other similar advantage received from the individual's employer or directly with respect to work for him.
Okay. Now I'm gonna show you how crazy this is, right? Now I heard how simple that was. It wasn't complicated. It didn't take a whole law dictionary to open a there. I'm a lexicon, brother, and I'm going to tell. No, when you take your wages and you invest it, it becomes income. So now rate income. I'm gonna show you how this works. But the problem is, I'm gonna show you why. These movies be telling y'all some of this truth, and y'all just don't pay it no mind.
Right
Go
over
ahead.
your head. Income, the return in money from one's business, labor or capital invested. Gains,
Stop.
profits,
Did what? Invested?
was invested.
Okay, so how about that? Rock with me. I hope y'all not. I hope I'm not losing you. So go ahead. Finish reading.
Or capital invested. Gains, profits, salary, wages, etc. The gain derived from capital from labor or effort or both combined, including profit or gain through sale or conversion of capital. Income is not a gain accruing to capital or a growth in the value of the investment, but is a gain, a profit, something of exchangeable value proceeding from the property severed from the capital. However, invested or employed and coming in, being derived that is received or drawn by the recipient for his separate use, benefit, and disposal.
Stop. Hammer time. Did y'all comprehend that? Let me help y'all out. It kept saying investment. So your employer invested it. I'm gonna give you an example. Go watch that movie Tower Heist. You ever see Tower Heist with Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy, yep.
That big girl that was in it. Remember that movie Tower Heist? Okay,
Yo, girl from Precious.
Precious, right? You remember when they all was in the room? They said nobody asked you to invest my money. Remember that scene?
Yep.
Remember that part when they what niggas? This is why they got to keep people busy, bro. The whole scene was the head of the place invested the people's money. That's what your employer are doing to you. They're investing in your money, and you supposed to be so damn conscious that you let them invest the money. So, should he read that one more time for y'all that don't read? I know they got you working tomorrow. You ain't thinking about none of this motherfucking nigga. I'm good, brother. I believe the system. I believe them. That's what was going on in the movie. That's what the whole movie was with Wesley Snipes. He believed in the system, right? He believed in the system that it was doing something right. But karma's a bitch, boy. Oh my God. His daughter got killed by the same guns that he was actually out here helping the people put out here. Go watch that movie, Liberty Stand. You think I'm lying? Liberty Stand. So the people, he said he wasn't home when his daughter got killed by a dude who was trained when he was young to shoot guns. But this is what is happening to y'all. You don't get it. You keep trying to attack me. It's not going to work, bro. You can't put a bet. You can't bring none of them cats in the room with me and prove me wrong. So when you take those wages and you invest those wages, it now becomes income. Y'all want him to read it again for y'all that don't read? Y'all confused. Y'all should be joining my classes. This is funny, right? So everything is based on the contract. But your parents signed the contract when you were younger. You just didn't know. Oh, they did. So when you get into this industry, this big industry, what they do is they sign the contract for you. That's why I said no artist, no rapper, no singer should ever be in jail. The accountant should always be in jail. Him, that guy, he should be in jail. You notice they sit back and laugh. That's why it reminded me of that movie Tower Heist, right? I was laughing. That nigga, he was getting everybody. I'm gonna just invest, nigga, and we happy because we don't know the difference between wages and income. So when you take those wages and you invest those wages, because people are put in place for you, they sit these people in place for you. That's what they do. They sit these people. No, you go over here. You go over here. Don't you dare have a nigga like Sabir in the room with you. He might tell you, let's read that contract one more time. So in the movie, right? His daughter got killed in the movie, and she had to confess who was doing what, who was sleeping with who, and this is what is happening in this industry. Oh man, when you watch that movie, it's a whole lot in that one scene. That one scene in that movie, I said, "Damn, wow." The president, who was sleeping with the president's wife, and who was doing this, nigga, they all in the bed together, and y'all believe these people so much. Oh my, that government wouldn't do anything like that to me. So I thought about Wesley Snipes. I said, well, maybe that's they try to silence him, but I have a stake in that particular movie because my son was killed by the same guns, nigga. The same guns. These niggas run around that fake mayor in Philadelphia, and a lot of these fake mayors talking about we're not going to allow our people to be the city of Philadelphia to be held hostage. That's what she said. We're not going to allow the city of Philadelphia to be a hostage. You are hostages by the police, and she's scared to say that. They are hostages. The police are the ones that take your cars, take your property without due process. The law of the land is due process, B. That's the law of the land. Anybody wants to come to the feed and challenge me on it? Let's go. Let's go. The law of the land will be the Constitution. It will be this. But y'all don't have the heart or the balls. That's why I said the nation of cowards. Y'all don't have the heart or the balls to deal with it. And they're going to constantly keep you busy so you won't even think about none of this at all. So when I saw even the mayor, I said, who pocket she in, nigga? They give the city cars. All these new cars that y'all see while niggas out here suffering, they give the police officers weapons that's crazy as hell, right? Give them the weapons. This is crazy. That's why I said, brother, I don't even want to deal with our people no more, brother, because they're a bunch of hypocrites. It is not one of them can prove me wrong on what I'm saying. I said, you can't, in my head, brother, I said, I can't make y'all see what I see. Literally, I can't make you see what I see. It's
You know what it is? What was that movie? They damn it, it's the one with the glasses when he's fighting the dude to put the glasses on. They
it's
live,
like
they
that.
live. It's like that.
It's like this, like nigga, like, hold on, let's see. Nigga. That's how that shit be. But I don't even have the glasses on. But I see this shit. I'm like, you so smart with all your 10 degrees. You don't see the crazy. But this is the key, brother. They go along to get along. They go along to get along.
See,
Right?
exactly.
So when Wesley was explaining to the lady in the movie what happened to his daughter, it reminded me of me. Allahi. My son was killed in 2020. This is why I have a problem with all of this. I'm gonna help y'all out. And I understand the pain. And he asked her the question. He said, you ain't lose. He said, you ain't a parent. You didn't lose a child. None of y'all would know what a person go through when they lose a child. It's cool. I lost my mother. I lost my father. It's different when it hits you home, when it's your child. And that a damn person can tell you something different. No one can tell you something different. That man, and that, as I'm watching his movie, I'm looking at me like, nigga, like that's how I feel with all of this bullshit that's going on. I could have snapped out too. He asked the question, how would you feel? How would you feel when the government is the one that's selling the guns to everybody? I'm sitting there saying, damn, you want to see what I had to go to with my son? My son was shot 10 times. You want to see what he had in his ear? Those are his earbuds in 2020. Still got the blood on them. Still got the blood on them. So even the string had blood on him. He was shot 10 times by two dudes, right? That's him. This is his death record. This is his death certificate. I want y'all to see. This is it. Cremation, right? Here's part of him right here. Cremation. Right here. So I'm sitting here watching niggas on social media talk out the side of their necks. And I'm like, yo, man, y'all don't realize what I'm doing, how I'm giving this to y'all, brother. It's not scripted, it's not written. And I was talking to my man Rashidi, and I said, let me hurry up and put this video together because I gotta talk about this movie. I gotta talk about this movie. And I was also a victim. I was doing shit, no doubt. I did shit. But karma's a mug. And I'm watching that movie and said his karma was coming back to him. While he was gone, that's what happened. So let me give y'all an example. This is me. That's a bullet hole in the back of my head right there. That's me. I got shot in my head with a 38. I got hit 5 times. Still standing, still functioning. Still functioning. But to lose a child at the same time, and again, all this old Second Amendment, we got to have guns. You can't give a fool a gun, brother. And I'm not even talking about these cats on the street. I'm talking about niggas, period. Even some of these police officers, bro. But nobody wants to have no real conversation on this subject. No one wants to have a real conversation on this. And that's why I said niggas are a bunch of hypocrites and cowards, bro. They rather duck this and say, well, that's you know, brother. I'm a living testimony from losing my child, from being a victim. Shot multiple times. And still got bullets in me. That one is still in my head and one is still in my chest. They're still there. Niggas say miracles. I don't know about the miracle part. But I understand. You don't understand of losing a child. And as I'm watching this movie, bro, I'm like, yo, they all play a part. Ain't no innocent police officers out this mug, bro. None of them niggas are innocent. It ain't an innocent politician out here. That's why they go get niggas like Freeway and go get Gilly and go get Wallows and all those types. That's why they go get them. Get these niggas to pacify these niggas over here. Get them. I'm from the South. I'm from South Philadelphia. I'm from the streets too. I'm watching all this stuff unfold and see when they can get you. I said, well, why they never called Beanie Siegel? Why you never seen Beanie Siegel in none of those videos? Did you ever notice? You ain't see Beanie Siegel. You know why? You never seen Beanie Siegel in none of those city council meetings. You know, Beanie Siegel had a shootout with the police. I think it was in City Hall. Yeah, y'all didn't know that? Oh, yeah. See, real people, right? Real people, they're not going to go to. They're never going to interview real people. So they got to keep this facade up. Okay, let's put this out here, right here. Not a problem. Go right there. You got to, okay, what we got on you, brother? You better do this because you know we got this on. You know we followed you, right? It's a game. And as long as they have something on you, they got you. So let me help you out. If I'm wrong, this is your moment to hit that link and let me know. It's your moment. It's live in Memorex, baby. It's live. Okay? So as I'm watching the movie, I thought about it. I said, damn, these motherfuckers all work together. So they don't want Sabir because Sabir going to expose the whole goddamn game. I told you, remember that time I told you, brother, when I was in Philadelphia, when I was doing radio? And I walked into this building. It's a restaurant on Broad Street. It's right off Broad Street before you turn. If anybody from Philly, they know where I'm talking about. It's across the street from the city hall. I think it's called McCorn. I'm not even sure the name of it. Anyway, if you're going to North Broad Street and you turn in to go around City Hall, there's a restaurant on the corner near the DA's office. I remember seeing an attorney in the room, bro. He was sitting there eating. He was eating with the DA, my nigga.
Yep.
Listen, y'all, you could probably look it up. Look up the restaurant on Broad Street. It's like on the south side of Broad Street, but going towards it. It's going around City Hall. I remember going, and I seen him in the window. I backed up. I said, nigga, that's such and such. I went into the restaurant, right? And I tapped him on his shoulder. I said, hey, man, what's going on? This nigga sitting there with the DA. Planning your fate, bro. because they all work together. See, y'all don't understand. I don't have to walk around and talk about I'm King Kong and I have to walk around with a suit and tie on. I walk with people. So you would never know when Sabir Bey is coming in no room. None. So when I tapped him on his shoulder, he jumped. He was like, hey, man, how you doing? that nigga jumped up. He's like, hey, man, how you doing? I said, hey, this the nigga the DA, right? Yo, it's so y'all have no idea, bro. Like, this is why I told my brother Jarrell, what did I tell you when we was on the phone? I said, nah, bro, don't even bring it up, nigga. I'm cool. I said, did I say that? Nah, nigga, niggas ain't got my back, homie. I'll be fighting by my damn self sometimes, bro. I'll be fighting by myself sometimes, bro. I'll be in 100. But I know one thing: if I see bullshit, I'm gonna approach it, nigga. I'm serious. So this is the thing. Let me help you out a little bit more, just in case. If y'all confused about something, let me know, and I'm gonna explain it to you like I'm talking to my 6-year-old daughter. Okay, all right. So if you have a medical marijuana license, right? Listen to me. A medical marijuana license, right? Can you have a gun? I'm gonna show you how crazy this is. You ready?
The setup.
Oh, the setup is so real, bro. The setup is so real. Can you have a gun if you have a medical? Because if you get a medical marijuana license, because niggas say they made weed legal, right? This is the game. So they have people that sit in certain rooms to actually campaign to certain people. That's the whole propaganda game. So they have certain people in certain rooms that they would bring in to influence people. That's why I just told you about the Wallow, the freeways. You didn't notice why I said that? Why do you think I said about the Gillies and them? Think about it. Do you think Gilly would sit down and talk with me? What y'all think? We both from South Philly. I'm from South Philly, but we both from Philly. But you think Gilly would sit and talk with me?
Nope.
No. Because he can ask me any question, brother. I'm gonna just go ham. So if you have a medical marijuana license, you can't have a gun. But my boy used to work, well, he still do. I can't say his name, but he worked for the Philadelphia Police Department. You know what he said to me one day? I'll never forget. I was in a car with him. This nigga said they make an exception for the police. I said, nigga, I'm done. Nigga, I'm done. He said they make an exception for the police. Nigga. So the reason why you would have a medical marijuana license, right, is because you kind of a little off or something, right? Or something hurts or it's pain, right? How much pain do you think I have in me having all these bullets in me? How much pain do you think I have in me of losing my son and had to go outside and see him under a white blanket? How much of this? I mean, I'm just asking y'all a simple question. Should I be a sane person to go see my son underneath a blanket riddled with 10 bullets? Should I be a sane person who actually been shot up multiple times? Should I be really just think I'm asking y'all a question. This is therapy time. Should I be a sane person? I should have a lot of anger in me, shouldn't I? Most of y'all lose your job and have anger in y'all. I would never do that. If I lost the house, I wouldn't have that anger. I got 2 hands, 2 feet. So to lose a child to a system that's been lying to people, yeah, nigga, I could see Wesley Snipes tripping on there. And most people do trip out, brother. A lot of people be tripping.
Yeah.
I felt that pain. I felt that anger when my son got killed. The illest thing ever is, like I said, is to call his mom and say he's not here anymore. To a system that y'all new Negroes sit up here and uphold. Because you ain't got no heart or no balls, nigga. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed, nigga. What? This government don't sleep, bro. They watch you 24 hours, 7 days, a motherfucking week, and they know every weakness that you have.
Yep.
Every weakness. You know, and I'm not even gonna put this out on the media, but if anybody know, it was a lot of times I didn't want to be here. My son's mom, the one that's now, you know what she told me, bro, a couple weeks ago? She said, if I didn't have my daughter, my son, I didn't want to be here. This is what she told me. She said, I can tell you you don't want to be here. Exactly what she told me. And she read that shit right. She read it right, bro. On so many levels of this shit. When she told me that, I was like, damn, she felt that shit. I did. Because my son was gone. Even me saying this, brother, let's see how far this is going to go. You don't want real people saying real stuff, bro. Y'all want niggas to romanticize things. I don't romanticize nothing. I'm a living, breathing testimony of being shot up and losing my child, bro. Losing my child. And he left me about 45 minutes before he was killed. 45 minutes before he was killed. So sorry if I'm not trying to be fucking politically correct with this shit. Okay? Fuck out of here. So, if you never lost a child, you can never talk about it until you go through it. See if you lock yourself in the room and don't say nothing to nobody. I know what this damn system is doing, and I know what they're doing to our people. And niggas just go along to get along. Oh, but Sabir is the problem. I'm not the problem. Trust me, I'm not the problem. I'm the one that's trying to tell y'all really what's going on. Y'all just scared. So don't tell me that you a man. Don't come and tell me you a God. Don't sit up here and talk about, yeah, nigga, the black man is God, because the black man is not God, homie. You're not God. Stop it. But I'm watching this. I'm watching what is happening. And do not take my words and say I have hate, because I don't have hate in my heart for nobody. I just want y'all to understand how this game is being played. Take it any way you want to take it. But watch that movie. If I'm giving you insight so you can watch it. The movie, again, is called Liberty Stand Still. Liberty Stand Still on Tubi. And then you will understand what is happening. And I'm watching it unfold, bro. They playing the hell out of y'all like violins. Like violins. Well, we got to make the city safer. Safer. Safe for who? The mayor's in somebody's pocket. Most of these politicians is in somebody's pocket. They don't tell you.
You want to know how you win? You play both sides.
You can't play both sides. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? That's what Lauryn Hill said.
No, I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about them. That's how they win. They play
That's
both
why
sides.
they always have something on them, brother. See, this is
Yep.
they always have to have something on you. Is this nigga on a down low? That's why they can't figure me out. Nigga, I ain't on no down low, nigga. We in 2025, nigga. If I was out, nigga, I'm gonna be out, nigga. The hell I gotta hide something for? I'm gonna be out, nigga. The hell I'm gonna hide something for, nigga? Good luck. Maybe you got something to hide, but I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm not married cheating in my life. I don't beat my woman up. I ain't got nothing to hide. And see, this is the problem. And when Negroes sit on the sideline and say, you think you all know, nigga, it's just me. It's me. You're not me. I have nothing to hide. Okay? So, and most people can't speak like this. So the best thing is, that's why I'm trying to speak in riddles, brother, because they be like, well, I ain't gonna never interview this nigga. I ain't gonna put this nigga on this mother. Put this nigga on the show, nigga. How much dirt we got on this nigga? What kind of dirt we have on this nigga? No, speak in your mind, brother. Get doors shut. I'm telling you. You think I'm playing? Speak in your mind will get doors shut. Think about what I just said, because some of them sitting back here right now losing them. Nigga, I don't know about Sabir, brother. That nigga.
You know, because it's like what Lakeith Stanfield when he went on the Breakfast Club
What?
and he was talking about the Moors and they shut him down.
They shut him down. See, this is the thing about Charlemagne the God can never do that to me. That nigga will be spinning around in circles if Charlemagne talked to me. That nigga be like, oh shit, you try to make like Keith Stanfield. And this is the thing, brother. Like again, they will always set you up. They will see what you like. Go for you. You too, women. How many niggas you sleep with in college? You sleep with the whole football team? You better not say that when you go for politics, okay? Because nigga, I got something on you too. Okay? So they will set you up and they will see what can they use for you. That's how they do it. They can't say what Sabir Bey says, and you can't prove me wrong on anything that I'm saying. You can't. And you can't use my past against me, bruh. Because if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. Straight up, I'm going to tell you what happened. Everything that I went through of losing my son and me being shut up is because of my own wrongdoings. It's karma. That's what people don't say. Well, I don't believe in karma. Okay, karma until something happens to you. Then, oh, brother, why God did this happen to me? Maybe nigga be over. Why God this happened to me? I didn't say that. I just had to take that shit on the chin. I didn't sit up here and question God. I didn't question him. Okay, so things happen for a reason. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's just the reality. But the key is that I have to tell y'all and I have to inform y'all to what is going on. How many of y'all ever read this book called The Second Amendment? How many of y'all even read the Constitution?
Even better question.
I'm asking. How many of you, these people that's on this feed read the Constitution, brother? They talk about it, right? How many? Right? I see y'all on TikTok. I see y'all on Instagram. Why y'all so quiet? Because it ain't yelling, screaming, talk about the white man's the devil, or talk about snow bunnies, or talk about somebody's a tether. That's the conversation that niggas love to hear. Y'all love to hear the tether talk. Y'all love to hear the white man is the devil. You love to hear the snow bunny conversation. But how many of y'all ever read the Constitution? You see how quiet it is, brother? But they do a whole lot of comments when I get off this feed. A whole lot of comments when I get off the feed, brother. And this is why you could tell the difference between boys and men. So just in case you don't know, I'm talking about something like this. Or better yet, how about this?
So yeah, because I'm telling y'all, when I was in school and watching Sabir, I was like, yo, I'm gonna take a constitutional law class. And they didn't have 101, so I jumped straight into 102.
Oh my
And
God.
I passed it with a B. But I picked up so much in that course just listening to like the interpretation of the cases and how it's being applied. So it's like it's crazy. It's like you have to read the Constitution and understand it.
You see how quiet it is? Niggas probably Jerry jump off this feed real fast. Nigga, this nigga's talking too deep for me, brother. That's too deep. That's not Hassan Campbell, brother. We need to go over Hassan Campbell, brother, because he's talking about somebody being a pedophile. Nigga, you a freak too, nigga. Hassan Campbell's a freak, nigga. How about that part? See, y'all like that type of conversation. That's what y'all love. So what he's talking about is this. It will be this, or it will be this.
Yeah.
These are the things, right? This is what black people don't want to hear, but you hear people talk about it, right? Or it would be this one right here. How about this one? But this is not what we want to hear. This is not what black people want to hear. They want to hear gossip, drama, and want to know why we in a talking about nigga, we gonna boycott Chick-fil-A. For what? Why? Make it make sense. So let me show you the Second Amendment book, brother, that I told people they should get. And if you want me to email it to you, I can email it to you. 370 pages, 376 pages. This is the Second Amendment book. This is crazy, right? But yet we have all these smart black people that keep talking about, yeah, brother, we got to fight, brother. You know, militia, brother. You don't even know what the hell a militia is because you never read the Constitution. You don't know who controls the militia.
Yeah.
You don't know who controls the militia. All these niggas with guns, the white man made the guns. He made the bullets. You're gonna, if he want to stop selling you bullets, he's gonna stop selling you bullets and he's gonna stop selling you guns. Talk to me for a minute. All these dudes y'all hype up on social media, but don't know anything about the Constitution. So, how many of y'all saw that book before? Let me give you a page inside this particular book and what it said. how it even quoted Hitler inside the book. It will be foolish to arm people. Let me help y'all out. If I can find it. Give me 1 minute. But you talking about fighting something. Boy, I tell you, boy. Crazy, deranged black people, bro. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I took it off of here. But Hitler had a quote inside the book. How foolish it would be to arm anybody. That's mentally and physical. Mental or physical. You can't arm these black people, brother. Damn, where is it at? I think I took it down, brother. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
But it's in the book. Y'all should get the book. It's in there. Damn, where the hell is it? Don't tell me I took it down. But anyway, it was talk about arming people. It said it would be foolish to arm subjected people. Anytime you arm the subjected people, it will be the downfall of you. So the only one that's supposed to have arms will be gun. Actually, arms will be the would be the police or the army. Oh, damn, I thought I had it up here. Oh well, it's not up here. Get the book. It's in the book somewhere. It's somewhere in the book. I thought I might have took it down by mistake. But anyway, it's inside the book. And it speaks about it, brother, about arming them. And that's not just physical, brother. It's actually, we're talking about mentally also. Even with this information, you cannot arm any of these black people with no kind of arms. None of it. No weapons, no constitution, no rights unless you go through them. Period. Well, what we supposed to do, Sabir? I'm not your politician. I'm not a politician. I don't want to be a politician. I don't want to be your politician either. I don't want to be a part of none of that. None of that I want to be a part of. I'm just the person that will give you this information. And what you do with it is up to you. You follow me? So get that book right there. Y'all should really get it. Let me see if I can find that quote by Hitler. Give me 1 minute. See, niggas like to be on social media and web search and bringing up stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, I didn't know I took it down by. If not, I can show it tomorrow, God willing.
You know, but that's what they don't get. It's like a war is fought on many fronts, man. It's
Many
physical,
fronts.
it's mental.
Many fronts. I think I found it, but let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 minute. Let me show you how crazy this is, right? Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go directly inside the book. And I'm gonna show you what it said. Oh, brother, I'll be in the streets too. Nigga, shut up. You don't be in the streets. Stop talking. They be, oh, you can't tell me I do. I don't. 2453. Sabir is arrogant. No, I'm not arrogant, nigga. I'm just tired of the bull. It's none of that. Remove your emotions. So here it is right here. Let me pull it up. Now, this is inside the Second Amendment book. Bam. Damn. How did I know that? Let's blow this up for the people that's blind. Why would they arm any of y'all? Why would they do that? This is in the Second Amendment book. Here it is. Did y'all know that? It's in the book. To carry arms have prepared for their own downfall. Damn. Woo, my God. Will
Rex
prepare for
84.
your own. This is in the second. This is the funny part. It's in the Second Amendment book. Think about it. But I told you I can't even tell y'all half the stuff that I know because y'all couldn't comprehend it. And people say, "Well, how you know what people can't comprehend?" Trust me, brother. They couldn't. Just in my crazy, make it make sense, brother. It is very, very simple. This is the book. 376 pages. If you want it, holler at your boy. I'm telling you, once you understand this game, brother, it's real. This thing is no joke, bro. But the
You
other
know,
part was to this is the Rex 84. This is what is happening. This is the Rex 84. Bear with me.
the truth looks insane in a crazy world.
It does. That's the Rex 84 right there. I had this for 27 years, B. 27 years I had this. And everything that's inside this book is coming to pass, brother. All of it's coming to pass. Rex 84. Let me show you. 1969. What it says? Minorities, black, Indians, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, and poor whites. Oh my God. So what do? We fighting amongst each other, not realizing who's the one that's pulling the trigger on all of it. So let me show you a little bit more. Let's go inside the Rex 84. If you want this one too, I can send this one to you also. Let's go. This is why I said the niggas are following what on social media, these cats on social media. So this is the Rex 84. Let's go. If I had it for 27 years, imagine, and it came out in 69. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. I don't care about Diddy trial case. I don't care about who's going to court right now. I'm fine with all of that. Schools. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, and real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. Okay? If you want to come to my YouTube channel. Work. Keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals, which means back with nature. We're not in tune with nature anymore. And some of y'all probably say, I gotta go to bed tomorrow. Gotta go to bed tonight, brother. I gotta go to work tomorrow, brother. That's okay. But they have to wear you down, brother. This is a non-stop 24 hours, 7 days a week job for me. This is the job. No rest at all. This is the job. To do. Keep the public ignorant, right? To get less public organizations. Do access control points. To get require reactions and outputs. This is exactly what they're doing to y'all. Requirements and actions and outputs. So all of this stuff that y'all believe that they're not doing, it's happening, family. That's why they send out certain people for you. So listen, I told you I didn't want to give up too much about that movie, but y'all should go check it out. It's on Tubi TV. It's called Liberty Stand with Wesley Snipes. Remember what I told you? Wages is not income, baby. Anybody wants to have that conversation with me, you can email me right there, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. Wages are not income. No artist, no hip-hop artist, no rapper, no singer should ever go to jail for tax evasions. It should always be the accountant. The accountant. And if you want to hire me as a consultant on the side to go look at your paperwork, I'll look at your paperwork. But it ain't free. But you can hire me. That's for damn sure. Okay? All right. So am I good, brother? I think I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
So if you want to reach out to me, my email is there. My Zelle is there. My PayPal is there. My Chime is there. And I do have Apple Pay too. I take all of those beautiful things if y'all choose to. But check out that movie called Liberty Stand, B, and tell me what y'all thoughts are.
So yeah, do the homework. I'm about halfway into the movie. It's good.
It's good, ain't it? Oh, that movie's
Yep.
good, ain't it? Oh my God, I told you. It's a good movie, bro. Keep trying to tell you when you see it. I'm gonna give people 2 days, brother, so they can review that movie, and then we can do something and talk about it. And I can go deeper because my man Rashidi said, don't give everything away on the movie, brother. You're gonna see how slimy these cats are. All your politicians, these niggas are part of that. And let me say this to the politicians, anybody that's in any kind of position. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You can't stop me, nigga. It's nothing that you can take from me. Okay? Allah got my back. Allah has my back, and I will knock you out the box no matter which way. So the best thing to do is act like you've been doing, like you don't know Sabir, because I will knock you out the box. I gotta go. Hit me up. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Yo, Rick, what you saying?
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris.
Share it out.
Box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris.
Yeah, I'm spitting truth, ain't nothing fancy. Fake, I can't be with this microphone, I'm handy. Woo!
Never have hate in your heart, baby. It's still a fact. Let's go.
Yo, Rick, what you saying?
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris.
Yeah, I'm spitting truth, ain't nothing fancy. Fake, I can't be with this microphone, I'm handy. Radio and video bans me, they can't stand me. I'm the opposite of these hoes dancing in panties. Truth seeker, I write for people, not a Grammy. The true teacher, teaching about ancestors and family. The proof seeker, bringing evidence, not the fallacy. The new leader, bringing solutions to the insanity. The strategy, avoid calamity and tragedy. Do not let technology run off with your humanity. I deal with reality, not lemon or Hannity. This is why most of these rappers are not matching me. It's a catastrophe, they got you looking at a screen, and the screen is showing you scenes of what your culture means. A society of poverty, drug dealers and fiends. These ain't the ages to tell you what your culture means. Rappers like KRS-One are nowhere on the scene. They promote rappers that contradict Dr. King's dream. These acts are deliberate, they part of the same scheme. Cop shot the king, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow or you will not last. Slick Rick told y'all, good night.
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris.
Share it out, y'all.
Out the box.
Hold up, what happened?
Out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris.
Knock them out the box, Chris. Chris already got this. This is what hip hop is. Spitting my synopsis. A sellout, I am not this. Pull out and cop this. Revolutionary topic right over the hot shit. Video is for your optics. That's why you watch it. But it can become hypnotic if you cannot stop it. Your mind, you must unlock it from their phony topics. Focus on the truth. With proof, use your logic. Words are like purpose. Characters. A sellout, I am not this. Pull out and cop this. Revolutionary topic right over the hot shit. Video is for your optics, that's why you watch it. But it can become hypnotic if you cannot stop it. Your mind, you must unlock it from their phony topics. Focus on the truth with proof, use your logic. Words are like purpose, character. You got it or got them? Invisible forces, can you spot them? The blind continues to lead the blind to the bottom, destroying their cities like Gomorrah and Sodom. I rock them with truth, cause knowledge reigns supreme. Cop shot the kid, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow or you will not last. Slick Rick told y'all, good night.
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris.
Out the box, Chris. Like a stone, I rock this. The beginner just eating dinner. No, I am not this. I take it back to Schoolie D and Super Lover C. Steady B. I'm 3 times dope, or dope times 3. You know me. I ain't stutter. Why you think they never promote the original culture they putting us under? We all know the truth about hip hop and what it really is, but we sit and settle for what they peddle to little kids. I'm piping like a kettle. This mental man, I'll flip your lid. Take it back to when we used to rap and DJ Sick and Sig. When you reverse evil, believe me, people, you really live. Help, love, awareness, and wealth. That's what I'm here to give. No, I do not think of myself. I think of these future kids. Everything we doing today will determine how they live. Many DJs cutting and mixing, but they ain't playing nothing. Many rappers ripping and rapping, but they ain't saying nothing. Corporate yelling Black Lives Matter, but they stay fronting. That's why this Black Lives rapper, he keeps it way bumping. It ain't nothing, no assumptions, just facts. It seems knowledge reigning supreme, and that's that. Bring it back. Rappers rapping like we ain't under attack. They traitors and our neighbors, which makes it doubly whack. Look at that. Why these corny ass rappers serving they fiends? Cop shot the king, still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow, or you will not last. Slick Rick told y'all, good night.
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. 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 Knock him out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris.
Whoever you put in the arena with me, I will knock you out the box with facts. So do me a favor, y'all. Take the videos and share the videos out. I gotta go. If you want to get that book, please email me. My email is right there. Okay, people. I thank y'all so much for listening. Good night.
For sure, peace.
Hold up. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with TikTok. Yo, TikTok be tricking. Okay. Damn, drag the piece. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's go. Gotta go. Let's turn this thing off. Peace.